Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you put that subscribe button on, and also you might as well turn the notification bell on while you're there, just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. So for today's video, I felt like just sitting down and doing a tutorial for you guys with a palette that I have not yet played with, and that is the Revolution and Patricia Bright Rich in Colour palette. I do have the Rich in Life one, which you guys know I love that palette. It's such good quality, like the shimmers in it, the mattes, amazing, like one of the best Revolution palettes I've come across, and I've come across quite a lot in my time. And I have wanted this palette but never really wanted to pay the money for it because they are £20. Like for Revolution, that is quite expensive. But then when Superdrug did their buy one get one free, I thought, well, we're not going to get a better time to buy this, so I'll buy it then. And obviously that's how I got this palette. And now I just want to sit down and just play with it, really. If you guys have not seen it, this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful, like, bright and colourful palette. You have an array of shades in here. You have purples, pinks, oranges, reds, blues, greens. You do actually have neutrals at the top here. You have like light inner corner shade. You have two glitter pans. You have like a nice variety in this palette for like colourful looks. So your looks are pretty much endless with this palette. Now I don't know what kind of look to do today, to be honest. Maybe like a green and like yellowy look. I don't know. Should we just do green? I feel like I haven't done green in a while. I do need to do a tutorial with the Morphe 35M palette, so I don't know, do I not do a green one then? I feel like I do purple and pink all the time. There's no harm in doing two green looks. We're gonna stick with the greens today, and yeah, maybe we'll incorporate that yellow shimmer, the honey pot or something. So yeah, let's jump into it. My full face today is all Revolution Beauty. I will list everything I'm wearing like down below. So I thought I would stick with Revolution, like everything. So I'm going to whack out their Prime and Lock Eye Primer. So I'm just going to use this to prime the lids. I haven't used this in ages due to me using the P. Louise ones. But I'm just going to put a little wet. This one really reminds me of the like Urban Decay ones. Just like the thin consistency, and like it doesn't have like the best coverage. And I'm just going to pat it in with my finger as well. I feel like with the thinner bases I have to pat it in, otherwise it doesn't set properly. Okay, so I'm going to do a kind of like reverse blend. Start with the dark shades, blend out, you know, the lighter ones. So I'm going to take the shade Trend Setter, which is this darker green down here, a little bit kickbacky, and I'm going to add this to the very outer corner of my lid. I'm now going to take the shade Green Juice, which is this stunning beautiful colour, and I'm going to blend it at the top of where I put that green. I will work on blending this out a little bit better once I've kind of got all the shades down. But now I'm going to take the shade Vitamin C, which is the Lello. And then that is very kickbacky. And then I'm just going to blend that at the top at where what am I saying? Where I put that green shade, just so it blends a bit better. Now I'm just going back in and perfecting like where I put this darker green. By the way, sorry if you can hear talking downstairs. We are in the process of like trying to find a house to move into, so Dad is like kind of on the phone a lot, so if you can hear talking downstairs, that will be what the noise is. Okay, those are all of the green shadows on. I'm now going to put on a little half cut crease so we can add like a beautiful like shimmer to the lid. I'm going to take my P. Louise Mama Mitchell Blank Canvas Acid Rain Paint just to do that. I'll do this off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done my half cut creases. I now want to pick a lovely shimmer, and I think I'm going to play with the Honey Pot shade at the front, and then as I get towards the edge I can use this like no exit sign down here because it's obviously like a green shimmer. So I don't know what these shimmers are going to be like in here. I'm going to take it dry first, and if I need to wet it I will. I mean, the brush has picked up quite a lot, if you can see that. So let's see what this is going to be like. My camera did cut off and I'm hoping I didn't miss too much, but I don't think I did. But I'm just finishing adding the yellow gold shade onto the lid. Okay, and then for the outer edges where it meets the green, I'm just going to take a little bit of no exit. I don't know if this is going to work, but we can try. I'm just going to blend this from the yellow to the green. I'm going to take the shade Rich Rich, and that's going to go at the front of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to build up the Trend Setter shade on the outer edge. Okay, so last part is the inner corner and brow bone, and as I said, there is a really nice shade for this, and it's called Shimmering. It's this one here. I'm just such a sucker for a beautiful inner corner and brow bone highlight, so let's apply this. This is more of like a normal shimmer. I've noticed that Honey Pot that I use for the lid and also No Exit I use for the lid are both like that squishy formula, but the formula is so good that it's not sheer, it's actually really pigmented, and that's kind of the difference between the squishy shades in these palettes and in the Tammy palettes. I feel like with the Tammy palette you've got to put a little bit more effort in with the squishy shades just because they're not as pigmented, and you need to use like a flat synthetic brush, whereas the shimmers, whereas the squishy shades in the Patricia Bright palettes are so pigmented you really don't need to put a lot of effort in. Any flat brush is fine and they will work an absolute treat. So let's see how good this one is. Okay, so I've applied the inner corner and brow bone and it looks beautiful. It's very blinding, love it. This is the completed look, so I'm going to just hop off camera. I'm going to do my lashes, mascara, I'll throw a lip on, and then we can finish up this video. So guys, this is my completed look for this tutorial. If you are wondering, my lashes are the Pound Lashes in the style Obsessed. My mascara is of course the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Dipped, and my lips is the Soph and Revolution lipstick in the style Syrup. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know I don't do a lot of green looks on my channel despite me absolutely loving green eyeshadow. This palette is honestly insane quality. It is just as good as a Rich in Life, except it's full of bright wonderful colours. So let me know down below if you've got this palette, because it's just amazing quality. These palettes by Patricia Bright are probably one of the best quality Revolution eyeshadow palettes. I really love my Soph ones, but the mattes and the shimmers in here are just like next level quality. Like, I'm super impressed with the palette and I cannot wait to do more tutorials with it in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below if you've got this palette and let me know what you think of it. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye!